We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
Kiss my ass.
They're criminals. It is a hole. You ever been there?
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Seems like everyone these days is a ticking time bomb full of hate. For folks like me who don't agree and ain't ever gonna change. And it gets me thinking, leave this long-haired country boy alone. And I start singing along to that line in the song, Sweet Home Alabama.
Happy Independence Day every day. Did I just change something on the screen? All I can tell you is that I'm having the time of my life with my Gibson Birdland from the Custom Shop, celebrating my 5,000th concert on July 10th, 1999. Welcome back to Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Hey guys, did I change something here? Looks like I changed something here. View. I'm going to put this back on view. All right. Well, there I am. I can see myself. And when I see myself, I'm a happy man, which means I'm celebrating another American Dream Day and the gift of life from God right here on Real America's Voice. Thank you, Shahu and Ryan and John and Parker Sagan, Linda Peterson, and all you all-American roustabout hellraisers out there. If you're not an all-American roustabout hellraiser with both middle fingers on fire and flames of freedom coming out of your ass, you're not my friend. You got to be intense. You got to have forehead veins popping if you play killer music. So anyhow, killer music is my specialty. There's so much we can talk about, but all I want to tell you is that the founding fathers were touched by the hand of God. Barack not to be confused with that. So we could talk about the big, beautiful bill that I was in touch with my elected employees. And I said, no, the big, beautiful bill is not perfect, but show me something that is perfect. I can show you something that's perfect. My attitude. My attitude is perfect. I'm a humble servant. In fact, my knees, I'm not sure if I had to replace my knees because I jumped off all those amplifiers all those years. But by the way, I watched you jump off that Marshall stack. I didn't have a Marshall stack. Not Marshalls, Fender twin reverbs with dual Showman bottoms, leaping like a maniacal gnome into the gnashing teeth of music lovers everywhere. So anyhow, I don't know if my knees had to be replaced because I rode a buffalo on stage, an angry buffalo, which we turned into family-sized portions ultimately, or swinging from the rope, jumping off my Bronco like an idiot, or from genuflecting at the altar of self-evident truth, logic, and common sense. We started off this Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire with a little teaser video of an upcoming masterpiece from Ira Dean. What would Charlie Daniels do? Let's celebrate Independence Day every day. I'm taping this on July 3rd, the day before Independence Day, but don't be fooled. There is no day before Independence Day. There is no day after Independence Day. There is an Independence Day celebration for real, I wish I could say sheet kickers, ass kickers, real working hard, playing hard, rugged individuals that make sacrifices and take risks, put our heart and soul into being the absolute best that we can be so that we reside solidly in the asset column for our family, our neighbors, our community, our state, our country, our fellow man, the good earth that produces venison. That's the asset column, not to be confused with the liability column, which you can see the Gay Pride Parade in New York. Those would be liability column dwellers. Did you see the trash? Did you see the hate? Did you see the stupid, diseased animal noises that came out, making animal noises, protesting that somehow if you're gay, you don't have rights? What rights don't you have? We all have self-evident truth-based, God-given individual rights as outlined in the U.S. Constitution, the Bill of Rights, as we declare our independence on Independence Day every day. And I could read the Declaration of Independence, but what would Charlie Daniels do as a killer song by a killer musical force named Ira Dean? We're going to have Ira Dean join me here to celebrate and share the inspiration of why he wrote a masterpiece rhythm and blues, almost like a campfire folk country rock song. You can do it all. You can do it all. Fred Bear, the song Fred Bear, it's the ultimate country song. It's the ultimate rock song. It's like the celebration of campfire spirit families. And Ira Dean was inspired by a great live album titled Double Live Gonzo. Should have been Quadruple Live Gonzo, but Double Live Gonzo because I've been clean and sober my whole life. And when Ira Dean was struggling with substance abuse because he made weak, foolish decisions, we all make weak, foolish decisions. That's not a criticism. It's an observation because I was strong to not make weak, stupid decisions. But you know who's stronger than I am? Ira Dean, because when he met Charlie Daniels, Charlie hugged him and could see that he was abusing himself with drugs and alcohol. And Charlie said, can I pray for you? And Ira Dean's going to share this story, but what a great song. We're going to show the whole video at some point because I'm so proud that Ira Dean would invite the guitar player from Detroit. That's Detroit. The guitar player from Detroit. With my flame-throwing Ford racing team, Jack Roush, Hyper Gonzo, Ford Bronco, Zebra Bronco. What a classic masterpiece. No, Stacy David did not do that. Stacy David ruined it. I had to fix it. Took me years to fix what Stacy David on Gears told. Stacy, shame on you. But anyhow, now the Ford Bronco, thanks to Jody Gunther and Shannon Guderian and Dave Poston and Dave Miller and all the real honest mechanics out there. There's nothing more important than an honest mechanic and a welder like Pat Butler and Jim Richards, who fixed my 66 Bronco. And now the Gateway Bronco Masterpiece down there in St. Louis area with Michael and Seth and the team, Gateway Bronco, they're fixing the Bronco that Bill and his thieves, his lying, scamming, deceitful, criminal, punk-ass thieves ruined my 74 Bronco. That's right, Extensive in Houston. That's right, Texas Metal. You ruined it. You lied to me. 1 year, you could turn the key and take your family to Alaska. No, 6 years later, I had to take it back, and it wouldn't even operate. So now we're having it fixed. My point is that Ira Dean wanted some eye candy and some forehead vein popping crescendo, funky, Giller, Motown, funk brother, Detroit, dynamo hum guitar voices on his masterpiece, What Would Charlie Daniels Do? Because I met Charlie Daniels. What a great man. And so in this nonstop celebration of Independence Day, let us ask ourselves, what would Charlie Daniels do? We showed the first teaser clip, and we're going to show another teaser clip when Ira Dean comes on. He's playing bass for Brooks and Dunn, and great band, rhythm and blues band. They're not country. Those are rhythm and blues guys. Those are like soulful guys. I love soulful guys, like my band, John Kutz and Johnny Big, and Jason Hartless. We're going to the Waukesha, Wisconsin Fair on July 18th, and it's going to be a roustabout animal breeding soul music celebration of untold proportions. So what would Charlie Daniels do? He was such a good, honest man of integrity that Ira Dean celebrated him in song, and I'll be right back with more. What would Uncle Ted do? What would our blood brothers of the great Spirit of the Wild do right here on Real America's Voice with Shahu and Uncle Ted?